Hey, it's Tony Two Tones over here. I'm getting drunk with my cousin. What up? Man, I'm so wasted right now. I'm such a little bitch.
You're such a little bitch, Tony. Welcome back, everyone, to Drunk with Buds, a show about sharing a drink with my friends and having discussions you would normally find at a bar. Instead, we're putting it on a podcast. My name is Brian, and today's guest is my cousin, who has also been on The Bag. He might be one of the hosts, maybe. I don't know. Are you a host?
Yeah, I think I'm a host.
Oh, you might be a host soon.
I'm on there at least a couple times.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Are you a craft beer drinker?
On occasion.
On occasion. So are you excited for today?
Yes.
Now, these beers you haven't tried, right?
No, I have not.
Okay. As always, I find all my information about the beers we drink on the Untappd app. That's UNTAPPD. It's an app where you can discover all types of beers, learn about them, and rate them. I use it all the time. I fucking love it. Do you?
I have it. It's been years since I've used it.
Yeah. Check in, man. Just check in.
I have it right now. I legit have it.
It's so cool. I love it. So let's get to it. The first beer we have today is from Samuel Adams. It's a sour beer called Kosmic Sour. This beer boasts a small 4.6% ABV and only 11 IBUs. This beer is not that popular as it only has 2,000 check-ins on Untappd. The average check-in is a 3.18 out of 15. Fuck! 3.18 out of 5. Sorry, that's pretty bad. Even the style guide from Untappd is short, as all it says is that Kosmic Sour is tart. That's it. It doesn't have a description or anything. It just says tart.
It does. It's not making my mouth water by reading it, but I feel like I'm gonna be sour already.
Yeah.
I feel it in my glands.
Do you like sours?
I don't know.
You never had one?
I think I have. I don't know if they're not my favorite. I guess. But.
Yeah. So I posted usually on at Drunk with Buds on Instagram. I usually post the lineup what I'm gonna do, and this beer was actually on there. And your brother Andy. Shout out Andy. He wanted to try it. Like, he even messaged me like, I want to try that beer. And I was like, well, get on the show and you can be the one to try it.
He never got on.
No, he never said
fuck
anything.
You, Andy. I'm drinking it.
So now it's yours, and maybe he'll try another one. But anyways, this beer came from a Sam Adams variety pack that I bought from Meyer for like $15. Tim K from Untappd says that this beer is not really sour, just funky. He rated it a 3.5 out of 5.
Funky.
So you ready to try it? Go ahead and try it. What do you think?
It's not really sour.
No.
I think the guy was right.
Yeah, I've had this beer because I get 3 in a variety pack and I save 2 for this podcast, and I like it.
Yeah. It's not. I could drink it.
Yeah. As your first taste, though, we're doing something new. A first taste rating. What would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5. First taste. We'll say 3.5. 3. We'll say 3. It's right in the middle.
3.5. That's what that guy gave it. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's right in the middle.
I would do the same. I give it 3.
I could taste the berry in it, the wild berry, or when there's no berry, this is wild arrow. I'm so drunk.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure there's berries in it?
I thought it said berry.
Wait, so there is a description on the back though, and it says, "Who's got the funk? We got the funk." This beer is blended with a funky Belgian ale called Cosmic Motherfunk (KMF). That is spontaneously fermented and aged for 2 years in Hungarian oak foeders. Don't know how to say that. No. Wild yeasts in the barrel contribute a unique fruity and tart character. Fruity, there it is. That's
my berry. That's my berry taste I was getting at.
I like it though. I can drink this. It's not sour because I've tried sours and I hate them, and
I could drink that.
There's just too sour. This is not overbearing.
It's not like a normal Sam Adams because I'm not a big fan of Sam Adams. But
yeah.
It's a good taste. I actually like that.
Do you like Oktoberfest?
Sometimes. It depends. Yeah. I have to be in the mood for it.
Season's coming up. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Give me some pumpkin beer. I don't give a fuck.
Pumpkin spice beer. Woo-woo.
Yeah. So you say you're on occasion a craft beer drinker.
Yes.
I know you go to Crooked. No, not Crooked. What is it called?
Yakido.
How is that? Like, what kind of beers from there do you like?
When they have them, I like their Irish Reds, and I like brown. ales. But
Ooh, we just had one last week with Clayton.
I know you gave me a can. I haven't tried it yet. I think that's what you gave me.
Oh yeah, do you still have it?
Yes, I was gonna drink it before I came here, but I didn't. But,
Yeah, it's something you sip on. It's definitely not something you chug or I don't know. It's you might like it because you like brown juice.
yeah.
So, do you prefer beer or liquor?
Beer.
Okay.
Beer, hands down.
So, do you have like a? I guess. Do you have a certain type that's your favorite?
For beer?
Yeah. Is it brown?
My favorite would be like anything light, I guess. Something I can just drink. So, Coors Light, Miller Light, Bud Light, High Life Light, like just the basic domestic beers.
A lot of my fucking guests are just like
know.
you. I know.
I
That's
listen.
fine. It is really fine. That's the whole point of the show is just trying a new beer.
But I do like to go to like the breweries, and I will try their beers there.
Yeah.
And I like most of them, but they also have amazing food, so that's a win. But I do like.
That honestly, for the most part, that is the best part about the breweries is their food.
Yeah, because you never know what you're gonna get with the beers. Like I'm not a huge fan of the Evil Czech beers. I'm not really a huge fan. I'm not really a huge fan of their food too. Sorry.
Two
guys.
gut punches in a row.
Guys.
Wow.
But no, I really do enjoy going to different places and trying different beers. But if I'm going, like, it usually depends on where I'm at and what I'm eating to get my beer. Like, if I'm at a Mexican restaurant, I'll get a Dos Equis or a Modelo or. But I don't know.
Sticking to those stereotypes.
Yes.
Stereotypes.
It just depends on where I'm going.
Yeah. No. So, like, Miller Lite's always easy to drink, man, or Bud Light or whatever.
Or PBR. Sorry, PBR too.
PBR.
It depends on, like I said, it depends on the bars or the locations or the food that I'm eating.
Like, it was my birthday last week, and we went to this bar, and you were probably drinking...
At the last bar?
Moors.
I was drinking Miller Lite.
Miller Lite all night. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just... Let me grab a drink. It's easy to drink, and if I want to chug it, I can just chug it. If not,
if I'm getting drunk, I'm gonna stick with the light beer. Like when we went on the bike, the peddler, I had White Claws. Because I was outside.
That's gonna be on a future episode. Like all the seltzers against each other.
Nice.
It should be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Invite me.
Yeah, you can. It should be like a 3-player thing.
It could be.
3-player, whatever. I don't
Play
know.
video games.
Yeah. So you're a domestic drinker. That's cool. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, your first time drinking. What age were you? Do you remember?
I was 17, I believe. Yes, 17.
Yeah. Okay. So you hung out with Matt, right?
Yes.
You and Matt for the first time.
Yes, and I forgot my old friend, your friend still, White Mike. Like, he was with us too.
Okay. So I do know a couple people there.
Yeah.
You were at the standing around listening to music party.
I don't know if it was standing. I thought we were sitting around like a coffee table, but you said he did kind of tell that story too.
I feel like when you're at that age, though, like just anytime you can drink, just to feel cool, just do it and experience it. And like it doesn't matter. There just doesn't have to be any girls. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Just we're doing this.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the same party though, because the guy had a wife, so she was there at least. There was at least one girl.
Oh shit! So the older guy furnishing to minors.
Good thing I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
I don't think he was that old.
I've been in trouble for that, by the way, too. It wasn't my party. I'm not saying that, but I'm younger than Tony. So, but yeah, go.
Really,
ahead.
You're younger than me
by 1 year.
A year. No, I think the guy he was early 30s, late 20s. So I guess he was older because I was 17 at the time.
Damn. So you guys had some connections.
Yeah.
So you guys were drinking, and then
all right. It was my first time drinking. I was trying to be cool, I guess, and I was trying to get along with the older crowd. And so at the end of the night, it was also my sister's birthday, or her birthday party. So it was probably around this time, like this season, like it was August.
Yeah.
So it was around this time, but years ago. But yeah, so end of the night, we're all leaving. We're gonna go to my sister's, and that was supposed to be my first time drinking.
Oh, so they had planned that for you, or you had
It wasn't like she's younger than me, so it was all underage drinking,
right.
house party type of thing,
family stuff.
Yeah, but that was gonna be my first time, and
no, but you say that was gonna be my first time, like you
I
planned
on drinking that night.
Oh, that night, yes. For the first time ever, you planned on it.
But then I didn't plan on getting drunk when I got drunk.
Oh, so before that pregame, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it was the end of the party. Get together. I don't know. It was between 11 and 1. everybody had beers on the table or drinks, like mixed drinks too. Me being dumb and my first time drunk, I took all the drinks and I poured them into one glass.
Oh, that's so gross.
It was probably like a 16-ounce glass too. It wasn't like a little solo cup because there was only 12. Maybe they were 16.
There's some. Yeah, the regular solo cups, they have like lines to tell you what ounces there are. But
yeah, it was like, okay, it was like 16, 24-ounce glass. And I poured them all up there and it filled the brim. And then I chugged it. And
you fucking chugged it.
I chugged it.
Why?
Because I was trying to be cool, and I was like, "Oh, you guys aren't gonna finish your drinks. I will." And I put them all in the same.
Before you did that, were you drunk, or was it after that you just? I think
I was probably pretty drunk. I don't know. Well, I was probably buzzed, or at least feeling really good. Being that age, and that was my first time. I can't remember.
Because like you could have been, I want to be cool, and so you did that, or I'm too drunk, and so you did that. Right. Like it works either way.
Yeah, it was my first time doing a lot of things that day. So
what else?
I don't want to say. Oh. I smoked weed for the first time that night also. So.
I thought you were going to say sex.
No. No, that comes years later.
It still hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened yet, guys. Hit me up at Two Tones on Twitter.
So then you went to I went to your sister's house, right?
I went to the party to drink, and the family was there. She had some of her friends, and my other cousin, he was walking around with a gallon of vodka. I don't remember the type of vodka. He was walking around with the thing of vodka, and I took it, and I was like, "This is my vodka now."
Oh shit!
And then I was sipping on that all night.
Now, what were they thinking? Like when you showed up drunk?
I think the adults were inside, so like they didn't know what was going on when I showed up. But until I started to throw up, and like it was bad. Like I got like half naked. I'm throwing up in the toilet. My older sister is taking care of me. I think my mom's there. My sister gives me some water, so I drink some of that. And then she gives me another drink. I drink some of that, and I was like, "What is that?" She's like, "Oh, it's Southern Comfort and Mountain Dew." I was like, "What are you doing?"
Just drink
it. Yeah, I threw my brains out. I don't know, like.
And then the next day, you had a final exam.
Yeah, and I failed.
Dude, that's awesome though. So like that's how kind of my mom was. I don't want to say she's a bad parent, but she she like guided me a little bit. Like
our parents understood, and their big thing I think was if you're going to do it around us so we can watch you at least.
So take care of you. Yeah,
so you can be safe.
Love them so much.
Yeah.
But you brought me another story to the barroom table.
Yes. I went streaking.
Yeah. Everybody Everybody drinks.
I interrupted you. No, I went streaking. I don't know. It was probably...
Oh, I thought you said drinking.
Streaking. Streaking. Oh. I went drinking one day. That's what this show's about.
Streaking.
Streaking, like naked. I think I was still wearing my tennis shoes.
Butt-ass naked.
I was wearing my tennis shoes.
So you streaking. So
yes.
Before this, where were you?
We were at a house party.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite 21 yet. It was 2000.
Jeez, you, man.
I know. I was a
troublemaker.
Bad person. I didn't start drinking until I was 17, so that's earlier than your other guest, your first guest.
Well, I have a lot of guests that drink at like the age of 9.
Yeah, see, I wasn't that young. I was at least sophomore, junior, senior. I think probably senior year.
Okay.
But anyway, so
summertime before school?
The streaking?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I was streaking in the wintertime. It was winter. It was winter.
All right. So you're at a house party. You're drinking. You're drunk. You're drunk.
Yes. And then I don't know. I think Old School came out recently, like 5 years. So it was still kind of popular in the whole Will Ferrell scene. We're going streaking. But that always got quoted. And everybody they always threw it out there, but no one ever reacted on it because I guess we weren't ever that drunk. Mm-hmm. So someone said, "Hey, let's go streaking," and then we all kind of it was me and 2 other guys.
Do I know them? You don't have to say their names.
No, I don't think you do.
Okay.
But it was me and 2 other guys. We were at a house party. There's everybody, but the 3 of us, we looked at each other like a standoff. I'm like, "Are we doing this?"
Oh my god!
And then slowly, we all started to take off our clothes,
slowly, sexually.
Yeah, we could have been. We were like, how naked are we gonna be? And we start am I just going shirtless? Are we running underwear? And no, we got all the way naked. Wieners out and everything. I think we did keep our shoes on because, as I mentioned, it was winter, so we didn't want to slip and fall barefoot.
Did you fall?
No, I did not fall. But we ran around the block. And it was probably a few blocks. It was close to the high school. We ran around a few blocks, and by the time it was late, so there wasn't really any cars. But by the time we got back to the house, all of our clothes were gone.
No.
Yes, because we all had girlfriends at the time, and then the other girls that were there and the other guys were there. They were like, "Hey," I guess they thought it would be funny to take our clothes to leave us naked.
What the fuck?
So they took the clothes, and the other two guys are like holding their hands over their packages, and it's like, where's our clothes? And I didn't. I stood there with my hands on my hip. I'm standing here.
The fucking Superman pose.
My girlfriend at the time, she was like, hide yourself, cover yourself. I was like, no, you guys took our clothes. This is obviously what you wanted to see.
This is me.
This is what we're doing.
This is all of me.
But yeah, she's trying to hide me, and I'm like, no, like, you took my clothes. You want to see it. Obviously, everyone wants to see it.
It'd be funny if you got in a fight.
Naked? Yeah. Someone's like, put your clothes on, dude. I'm like, fuck you. I can't.
Put your clothes on. Put that goddamn cock away.
Put your cock away. I don't have my clothes. But I don't know. I want to say it was like 10 minutes, but it was probably, in reality, it was probably 2 or 3. But the whole time, I didn't cover myself. I'm standing there. Just
so
my
who
tennis
had
shoes. They just hit them. They were hiding them.
So you had to go look for them.
No, they eventually, because I wasn't hiding myself.
We need to get this cock away.
They eventually got our clothes for us.
We need to hide this cock.
Yes. And then I had sex for the first time.
Oh, no, that night? Yeah, good. Okay, good. I was going to say, I thought I knew. Right. Yeah, okay. That's cool.
How do you know? Were you there?
You told me.
Were you there?
Nah, I wasn't there when you did it. I was helping you. From behind, just pushing you.
This is how you do it.
Yeah. I saw it in a video. Okay, so now that we're about done with this beer.
Yeah.
Would you order it? So this is the last call award. Would you order it at a bar?
Would I order it? Yes. I think I would.
At a bar? You like it? So does it your score change at all?
For taste? Or I give it 3.5.
You gave it 3.5. Do you like it better now that you almost drink it? Or?
I think I like it better. It grows on you, I think. To me, anyways. So I would.
It's so easy to drink.
It's like 3.5. So we'll say like a 3.8 maybe.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. I still give it a 3, but it's because I had it before.
Yeah.
But it just goes down smooth. It's not overbearing.
No, it's not really tart. Like I said, I tasted berries in it. I don't know where I saw wild berries. It says wild ale.
I don't know. But you have to get on that Untapped app and rate it.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I do it? I'll do it later.
We can do it now. As we end the segment, we're going to start off with something new next segment on Pub Talk. So we'll see you in a little bit. Cheers.
Bye.
It's Pub Talk. It's Pub Talk.
Our next beer is called Jet Black Heart by a brewery called BrewDog. Jet Black Heart is a milk stout with a 4.7% ABV and 30 IBUs. With over 79,000 check-ins, it averages a 3.71 out of 5, which is pretty good.
Nice.
Untapped Style Guide says, inspired by some of the awesome craft nitro stouts we tried in the U.S., we wanted to put our own spin on the style and introduce nitro beers to BrewDog bars. The can says that our smooth-talking, naturally flavored milk stout will ravage your senses in an uncharted abyss.
I'm scared.
Jet Blackheart, a naturally flavored beer. What does that say? Pirate to steal your heart and blacken your soul. Ooh.
I'm scared.
So it's really low in ABV, but I'm scared.
Yeah, see, that's what I was looking at. I don't know, but with a name like that, you would expect it to be high.
Yeah.
It's 4.7.
Yeah. You can go ahead and try it. Iris L from Untapped says, Blick jabargar nugnit dirt ning jig jig.
You tell me to try it, and then you talk like that.
Iris is German, and I have no idea what the fuck she says. But she gave it a 3.75 out of 5. It's pretty good, average. See, on the other hand, Ciara from St. Andrews gave this a perfect 5 out of 5 and said, honestly, one of my all-time favorites. So much so that I bought a t-shirt. So she got drunk and went to Meyer and bought a t-shirt, or she went to BrewDog and bought a t-shirt. I don't know. She doesn't say. What do you think?
I like it better than the last one. It's smooth. I don't know what the flavoring is supposed to be. It's not a lot of flavor to it.
There's supposed to be a little bit of fruits in it.
To be honest, it tastes like a stout, I guess. Like nothing pops about it. Nothing seems different. But it's smooth. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't taste berries in this one.
I really do like it. So what is your first taste rating?
Let me taste it again.
Like it's tasty. I can taste the milk a little bit. Is that me?
Did you just have some milk?
He needs some milk.
I'm not gonna. We'll go a little bit better than that one, the other one. So I'm gonna say 3.9.
Ooh, 3.9.
A little bit better.
So on Untapped, you'd round it to a 4.
It'd be a 4.
Cool.
I was thinking a 4 right now, but I was like, I don't want to give it a 4 yet.
Yeah.
But.
So on Untapped, you can't. Yeah, I think it rates by quarters. Mm-hmm. You can't rate it 3.8, 3.9.
Yeah.
But it averages out that way.
Yeah. So I gave that Last Damn Adams. I gave it a 3.75.
Yeah. But. So this one a 4. Right on. I do like it. I would. Okay. I can't get to that point yet. Last call word. I can't get to that. Okay. So we're gonna try something different on this show. I've been meaning to try this for a while. We'll see if it works. If not, we'll get into another process. But it's a choose your own adventure story that I've looked on the internet for it. And if you go to infinity-story.com, they have a bunch of choose your own adventure stories written by users from the website. So I have no idea what we're going to get into.
All right.
But I will read, I will narrate and all that shit. And then you will be the guy who chooses.
Okay. That sounds
And if this is a failure, we'll go do whatever else we got to do.
Okay.
All right.
We'll have a backup plan.
Okay. So this story was written by user name Lucid, Lucid, but the story was rated like 4.5 by like over 150 people.
Nice.
It says it's PG, but it's supposed to be humor. It's called Blind Date. All right. Here we go.
Hopefully I don't strike out.
I don't know.
At least early.
Because I think the games can end like just out of nowhere.
Well, hopefully I can make it past the first date.
Yeah. Hopefully we get some laughs at least too. All right, here we go. You can't believe that you've let your friends talk you into going on a blind date. How embarrassing. How uncomfortable. Still though, it has been a while since you've been on a date and it could turn out to be a lot of fun. It's almost time to pick her up. Better give her a quick call to tell you that you are on your way. You pick up the phone and dial the number that your friends gave you. Hello? Hello? A female voice answers. You have 4 choices, Tony. You can say, hi, sexy. Are you ready to have me rock your world? Or you can breathe heavily into the phone. Or... or you can say, hi, hello? Question mark. Or you can say, hi, Sarah. What are you going with?
I would say hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. So he's going safe. That's a good one. Safe.
That's what I would do. This is everything I would do. Well, I will try to be as honest to the listeners and myself and you. Like, I'll be realistic.
Okay, cool. Not funny or...
You want me to be funny?
I mean...
Hey, sexy.
We'll see how this goes. Maybe next time it can be funny.
You ready for me to rock your world?
that was good. I would say that.
And then she hangs up, and then I'm done.
And then you're done. And then your boner's deflated.
It says, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, and then story over because you got to the sex. Okay, so then I click that. Oh, this is Mrs. Smith. One moment, I'll get her, says the voice. Hello, this is Sarah. A younger voice answers. Wow, that could have been embarrassing. So you have three choices on what you say next. Hey, sugar, I'm all stocked up on condoms. You ready to go? Or, hi, Sarah, are you ready for our date? Or, Sarah, your mom sounded hot.
We'll go to the second one.
Second one. Hi, Sarah, are you ready for our date?
It would be really funny if her mom answered with the other one.
Yeah.
And he said, hey,
game over. You're not going to see.
I'm stocked up on condoms.
I sure am, Sarah replies. Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes, you answer. Okay, so far, so good. You do a quick pat down to be sure that you have everything. Phone, wallet, keys. Watch,
keys.
a condom.
Always.
You never know, right?
Yeah. I think you always have to bring a condom on a first date,
absolutely.
just in case.
Yeah. And spare change. You're ready to go. You go out to your car and drive to Sarah's house. You pull into the driveway. So I'm not even there yet. You have 5 choices. Chicken out and drive home. Wait patiently in your car for her to come out. 3, take off all your clothes, put the condom in your teeth and ring the doorbell. 4, hold down the horn and yell, Sarah! Or 5, walk up to the front door and ring the doorbell.
I'm waiting in the car.
Oh. Uh-oh, that's rude.
That's what I would do.
That's not a manly. That's not the gentleman thing to do.
I would text and be like, I'm here. Okay. Come outside.
Okay, you still go. You wait patiently in the car for Sarah. And you wait, and you wait, and you wait. You have 2 choices. Keep waiting, or 2, go home. No woman is worth waiting for.
I would keep waiting. I would.
How long would you wait, Tony? That's a long time.
How long did it say?
It didn't say.
Okay, see, there's a time frame.
It's okay. So you wait, and wait, and wait. You drift off to sleep. A knock on the window wakes you up. The bright morning light shocks you. You slept through the entire night. Standing outside the window is Sarah. She has long blonde hair and sparkling blue eyes. Her lips are full and pink. She's wearing tight black pants and an even tighter cutoff t-shirt. I am like so sorry, she says. I thought you stood me up. I've been waiting inside for you all this time. We'll have to try this some other time. Oh, crap. Well, maybe you should have known better than trying to wait for a woman. Right. The end.
That's funny.
That's it.
That was funny.
That was pretty funny.
So did it say I pulled into her driveway, though?
Huh?
Did it say I pulled into the driveway? Or
yeah, and you're sitting outside waiting.
At the driveway. Why didn't she just come out?
Right. Why don't you text her?
But that wasn't my option.
So this was written in 2004.
Yeah, true.
So there's no texting. I guess
phones.
there might have been, but not as much.
I don't know. Yeah, it would have been like the Nokia phones. Maybe I ran out of minutes and I couldn't text.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to see what the fuck would have happened, but you fucking ruined it with your stupid choices.
Well, let's do it again.
Let's do it again. Let's go back. Let's go back. No, it's over. We have to go on there some other time. But that brings us to our topic, really, because writing.
Oh, okay. I was like, how does blind date writing?
No, so this was written by someone.
Yes.
And you are a writer. Would you consider yourself a writer?
I don't know. I write, I guess. We used to write lyrics and make songs, and now it's more like poetry. So I don't know. I don't know if I would say I'm a writer, but I say I like to write.
But you like to write?
Yeah.
I'm the same way. So, I mean, we've written songs together, actually.
And they're bangers, too.
Bangers!
They're all depressed and sad, mostly. But.
What was that one song with Torn?
Yeah, Torn. And then there was the other one. Yeah, I can't remember the name of that one.
It's been so long. It's been like 10 years.
But those are the best ones that we do.
Yeah, the sad ones.
Yeah.
So, what's your writing process like?
I usually have to... Okay, I write best when I'm sad or like down in the dumps. Those are my best, I think, in my personal opinion. My best writings are like more the depressing shit, I guess. Like I could try to write some uplifting and I call them corny, like I love you type of things. I try to write those, but I don't like them as much.
Yeah.
I do get feedback that they are good, but to me, I don't like them as much as.
Yeah, because usually that's when I'm at my most feels, I guess. When I'm happy and shit, it's like that's the furthest thing. I'm not thinking about writing a song or writing lyrics.
I'm in the moment. You're in the moment.
So when I write, it's like an outlet to get all my feelings out, you know, and no one really sees it or hears it or whatever. But for me to actually have that moment where I'm sitting down, listening to an instrumental and writing to it all my feelings and what I'm feeling at that moment, whether it's depressed or I don't think I'm depressed or anything like that. But I mean, like, you know, that. But I think
feeling. I think it helps you from being depressed because that's your outlet. That's
exactly.
So you're being honest and you're saying it, but you're not saying it to anybody. You're just saying it so it's out there.
And not everybody has that where they can do something like that, and that feeling is going, like, I don't want to say going away, but like it's let out.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So you're not feeling better, but at least you're not holding it in. And it
does help you feel better a little bit.
Yeah. I never used to post my sad ones, but I've started to because I feel like if someone reads them and realizes they're not the only one feeling that way, it'll help them.
Yeah.
So exactly. That's why I think it's been only a couple of years now that I've actually started to post them, because before it was all private and everything. But I actually posted them for that reason.
Yeah. So we used to write music together. We used to stick to like poppier songs and like shit you would hear in the dance clubs and shit.
Because those are always fun, especially when we're all together. It's always fun to write those.
Exactly. When you're all together and you're drinking a few and you're listening to this up-tempo beat and 3 verses on it, you each share a verse and you record it.
You write it, you record it all in one night. Those are the best nights.
Yeah. Exactly. We just did a song though, I think at Derek's.
Yes, me, you,
Jose
and
Phil.
Honer.
Yeah.
We did one beginning of the year, actually, and I think it got good responses. Like, people like that.
A lot of people liked it. It was only like 3 minutes long, but it was like really, it's like how do you call it? Like a back in the 80s or
it was like ballroom type.
Ballroom dance, yeah.
Like the instrumental gave you ballroom type. So we tried to play to that.
Yeah. That's the thing. We tried so many different things, and it's always fun to write to those things. But when you go back to being alone and writing, it's always like sad.
I don't even listen to instrumentals when I write that sad. It's more like the slow, mellow, sad songs, and then I just write.
So you listen to actual songs?
Yes, I don't write to instrumentals. Like, I don't write for them to match a beat anymore. I just write to match what's going on in my head.
So you don't write to record, you write to...
I just write to outlet. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I can still write to record. I just...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I just write to outlet. Sometimes they rhyme, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But they're usually sad and dark and depressing.
And
I'm still old school, and I still write with the paper and pen.
So lame.
I know. No. I still have all my notebooks from high school.
Really?
Yes.
How many notebooks?
7 or 8.
Damn.
Every time I fill one up, I just close it up. I put it with the other ones, and I get a new one, and I start.
That's awesome.
So I have like 7 or 8. Like, I have my first ever verse written. I have that still.
Do you find yourself like reusing lines?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find. Yeah.
That happens to me too.
But it's fine because they're not all in songs. So I guess it's okay to reuse. Like, I'll go back and I'll read some of them still. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I like that one. I'll write that out. And then I try to put that into a song somewhere.
And it's cool because, like, you can reuse the line, but then it branches off into something that you're feeling now.
Exactly.
And it's like something new.
Exactly. So it's something that you felt, but it brings you back to something that you can relate to now.
Yeah. So. And I think that's awesome. I fucking love writing. It's probably one of my most favorite things to do. Mm-hmm. I haven't done it in a while. Well, I guess I just had a acoustic EP, but yeah, I was just fucking around. But that was fun.
Yeah, I haven't wrote to record since we did earlier this year, and I actually haven't wrote in a while. Because like we talked about, I don't really write when I'm happy.
Yeah.
So
you've been happy.
I've been happy, and I'm in a relationship, and I like the girl. So I told her if we are ever down, I'm not gonna use that as motivation to write. Like, I want to treat her different than past. So I'm not using any negatives that we go through to benefit from it. So I just sulk in it.
I mean, you could also, like, if you guys are fighting or something, you could write about the good things, and then that could help you.
I wrote about good things that we go through, and I wrote to her, and I think I may have posted a couple of the good things, and like feel good. Like I said, like, to me it's corny, but I have done that. But I just, when we're down or when I'm feeling bad about us, I don't write.
Yeah.
I'm treating that different, so I'm not going to use it as motivation or fuel to be creative.
I know we've done music together. I want to ask you about the time you did your first show. That wasn't with me. I don't think.
It wasn't. It was with Peso and Rez.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
Because Rez is a guy that Peso and I used to do well, I say used to do music. We did like one song together, and we did.
But he was like in the group,
Yeah.
so they created a group called Pandemic, which is not. It's a play on the word pandemic. So like pretty much like pandemic, like all our songs are gonna reach everyone.
Yes.
Kind of thing. And they did
We did a show in Elkhart.
I thought you did an EP as well.
No, we did a photo shoot.
I do remember that.
We did do a photo shoot. And
before anything was written.
Yes, before anything was written. I met the guy. I met him the same day, I think, we did the photo shoot. And before we even wrote a song together. Because they wanted, my cousin, Jose, wanted me, or Peso, wanted me on, or wanted, I don't know if he wanted me on there, but he asked if I would do it. And I said, yeah, it sounds fun. Because we really wanted to do music at that time.
Yeah.
And so we meet up, I met the guy, we do a photo shoot, we write. I don't even think I wrote with him, which is weird because I normally, when I do write music, it's usually everyone in the same room. And we write that day and that night and we record everything. So it was weird. It was weird to write without him. Anyways, first show, we go on stage. Me and Peso were doing like, I guess homework on it, and like, okay, how do you do a show? And the hint was like, wear a couple layers so you can take them off during it, so the crowd feels like you're in it and like you're feeling them and they're feeling you.
That's a good tip.
So
I never thought of that.
Yeah. So when I did the show, I think we had 3 songs. I was on one of them. So the other ones I was just like doing the ad libs and being like a hype man kind of thing. So and I said kind of thing like Garrett. He's ripping off of me. I usually don't say that.
Kind of thing.
Right. But yeah, so we did the first song. I wasn't on it, but I was wearing a hoodie or a jacket. So after the jacket, I think I unzipped it and I put the sleeves up. And then we did the second song with those 2 still. And after that song, I took the jacket off. Like, I was in it.
Oh, shit.
And who else was it? Someone else. I think it was, like, during the interview, it said, like, if you have a hat, move your hat around a couple times from front to back. Like, just little tips.
Yeah.
And then the third song, I was on it. And I think I killed it. I was probably the best one ever. But no, they were better. They were far better than I was, lyrically.
They've been doing it a while.
Yes. And it was my first show. But, like, I'm so quiet, or I was so quiet, and so like my sisters went and my mom went, I think some of my aunts, and they were all worried for me, like, oh, he's gonna be too quiet, he's gonna get on stage and he's gonna freeze, and I get on stage and I wasn't shy, like it felt right, it felt good, everything felt good, I was in it, I memorized my lines, it was all instrumental, there was no. It wasn't over anything that we recorded quietly. Like, it was all remembering. Yeah. So I remembered all their lines from their songs and all mine from my song. And I did it, no mess ups, and everyone was surprised. And I really like being on stage.
Yeah.
Like, I can't remember a lot of lyrics from songs. Like, I don't really remember songs. Mm-hmm. And so, like, if someone's like, hey, sing it. And I'm like, I might know it, but I don't want to sing it. But then, like, if it's one of mine, I don't care, and I'll sing it because I know it. Yeah. So,
I've seen you in your Snapchats when you put on an old song and you're like,
I'm going off on one of my songs or one of our songs. But then, like, if I'm somewhere and they're like, even if I'm in a car with my girlfriend and the song's on and she's kind of singing it and I'm singing it, but I'm like really quiet like this, and I don't want to be too loud because I don't want her to hear me, and I don't know. It's still like a shy thing, but. If it's my own work, I guess I'm comfortable enough to say it out loud to everybody.
Yeah. I remember when we did a show together.
Yes.
2 shows. I think we did 2 shows.
Did we?
The one at the Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
And then the one where I had to go.
I
had to leave the bar. Yeah. So, okay, I'll tell this story. So we ended up doing one song together. And, okay, my cousin, his old rapper name was Call Me Peso. Or was it Jay Peso at the time?
Well, real quick, the song that you did with us, we erased the guy's lyrics and put you on it.
We erased Rez and then grabbed the guy. Okay. If you want to grab another beer, you can. So they deleted Rez and then they added me on a track. So I'm not a big rapper, okay, but I did. I rapped. And we did the song, and then my cousin Jay Peso, or I think Call Me Peso, I don't know what he went by. He got us a gig somewhere in a 21 plus bar, And I was 20 years old at the time. So we get there and they're like, hey, he's not 21. He can't come in. And everyone's like, what? Why can't he come in? He can't come in. So we're like fucking scrambling. Like, oh, can he do the show? Can he not? We talked to the owner of the bar and he said, all right, he can come in for your set. And then he has to go directly out. And so I pretty much sat outside until they gave me the call. Hey, come on in. So I ran in there, didn't look at anything, didn't see no cute chicks on the side or anything. I just ran straight to because they were pushing me, straight up stage. Then our instrumentals hit. So my cousin, Jay Peso, he did, I think, one song of his own. And then he had one with you, I think he did.
Yeah.
And then it was me. And then, well, not just me, but like me on top.
All of us.
And so they do their songs. I'm spitting your N words, not N words, end words, like the concrete rhymes. I was being as dubs. And
your N words.
That's not what I said.
I'm saying the N words today. No, he was doing the dubs.
I was doing the dubs. I was being the background vocals until my spot. Okay, and mind you, before this, I was sitting outside, like I said. And I was in my car, dude. I was sweating because it's my first time ever doing anything like this. And I had my notebook because I wrote on notebook back then too. Yeah. And I had my verse on there and I was going over it. I went over it like, I want to say 20 times before I got called up. And I was just so nervous, right? And I was struggling on the last bit every time. But I did everything perfect until the last bit. And then a couple times I would get it. Jose always said, just go. Just do it. And if you fuck up, we got you.
Yeah.
I said, okay. But I was still nervous. So we go up there. You guys were killing it, apparently. I go up there. You guys are all confident shit, whatever. You guys killed it. I was just your background vocals. And then we get to the final song. I think, what was it called? It's like We Partying. And great hook, by the way.
Yeah.
We partying. And I forget how it goes. Yeah. Do you remember?
Shoot, I can't. We pandemic and we partying. That's all
pandemic and we partying.
So grab a bottle, start popping it.
Start popping it. Okay. You can find that song on MySpace.
Right.
Like that's how old this story is.
I still have it on my phone.
Yeah. So I don't think I do.
I have a lot of our songs still on my phone.
I need to hear that one again. But so we do that. We do the two songs. I think Legacy was one of them, which Legacy was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We do those two, and then I'm on the third verse. So I'm the go home verse of the night for our set. Yes. We only got 10 minutes on there. Tony doesn't mess up. Jay Peso doesn't fuck up. The hook's going tight. Like we played the hook over the speakers.
Yeah.
The hook is great. And then here I come. I go up. And I don't remember any of my lyrics. I'm not going to lie. Don't remember them. But I do it. And I'm going and I'm going. And I'm feeling it. I fuck up my last 2-3 lines like I did in the car.
Right.
I fuck up. But like Tony and like Jose said, he's going, don't worry.
Yeah.
If you fuck up, just pause. We'll got you and get back into it.
Right.
And so they knew my lines. And so I paused and I froze. And then, but they're still going.
Yeah.
So no one knew I fucked up except me.
Right. I didn't know you. I didn't. I was on stage with you.
You were just going though. And so then you guys went in for my last 2 lines, and that's when I got in again. And I was like, okay, I'm good. Because like I fucked up, yes, I forgot my lines, but I heard you guys saying what I had to say next.
Right.
And so I went with it.
So you just jumped in because you remembered then at that point.
Exactly. I finished. But a tidbit, a little fact, during one of the sets, in between, so like a song finished, and then Jose would be like, hey, what's up? Elkhart, what's going on? Right. What's up, idiot?
Just hyping up. Fill the space. So
we recorded this whole set. I haven't seen the footage since.
I haven't seen it. I don't think I've seen it at all then.
You haven't?
Not in Elkhart.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I think we recorded on Jose's video camera. Yes. I don't remember. Somewhere. It's somewhere. And we did this set.
When we get famous, it'll surface.
Somehow pop out.
Yeah.
And we did the set, and in between sets, Jose's hyping up the crowd. And you see me in the background cracking my back. I'm like,
stretching
like,
and getting ready.
this is so boring. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did
That's
it,
so
but I
funny.
did it, and it was
That's so funny.
embarrassing. It was cringe to watch.
Yeah. There's I don't know. I'm not trying to. There's a spot in one of the performances where I can't remember what song it was, but we were supposed to wait so many. Sorry for the silence. I was thinking.
Oh, you good.
But we were trying to come up with the chorus. Like I think it was a short chorus, and then it was a verse. And I think we did the chorus one too many times from one of the songs, and then I had to jump in and like I think I had to shorten my verse by like 4 or 8 bars.
But you knew where to go, though.
But
right?
I knew where to go because I completely studied and I listened to everybody and I tried to memorize your lyrics and his lyrics but I think the chorus, I think it was at the beginning. The chorus was only 4 bars and we did it for 8, and so then I jumped in where I should have been. So I don't think I did my first 4 lines when I was supposed to. But I kind of filled the space. So like it didn't seem like. So then I ended right where the chorus was supposed to be again.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that because I feel like I would have been more confident going up stage.
If you would have, or could have.
If I could just learn my shit and learn everybody else's shit.
See, that's the thing.
I was always so focused on my own.
I actually liked the music we did, so I listened to it all the time.
Yeah.
Like it was always in my phone. It was always in my car. I was always listening to it because I really liked hearing our voices. And
how hyped were you before the show? Like the week leading up, were you like, oh, I'm ready.
I'm always nervous.
Yeah.
But that's when like I said, I just listened to the songs and over and over, and I'm spitting them and I'm memorizing, and so I have a pretty good idea of what the verses are and how they should be. And when the show's about to start, I think is where I actually start to get ready. But before that, it's always nerves and anxious. And I did one show, just me and Jose, or me and Peso. That was one of my favorite shows because it was just me and him.
Yeah.
And
where was that at?
I was in South Bend at the Green Room, I think is what they call it, right under Club Fever. So there's like another bar.
I think I remember you guys doing that, but I wasn't there. Too young.
I think so, yeah.
But back to the Elkhart one though. Do you remember what happened afterwards? No? Okay. So I had to go back outside, right? And I went outside and I sat, and you and Jose were like, okay, we'll be out there. We'll go hang out and somewhere. Go back to the house and hang out and have some drinks, whatever. I did drink back then. And in the meantime, I had to go back outside and wait. So you guys said, all right, we'll be out there. Meanwhile, me and Andy went outside to, like, there's like a little place you could sit. We went outside the bar and we sat down. And you guys took hours. Okay. So I'm sitting here waiting. You guys were hyped up. You're probably in there talking to everybody. Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm out here like waiting sober because I couldn't drink. And I had people walk up to me from the bar and they said, dude, you guys killed it. You guys were the best we've heard so far tonight. Awesome. That song, the last song you guys did, fucking awesome.
It was awesome.
And that was such a good feeling, especially like being, sober and shit, 20 and like so nervous that I did this. Yeah. And just having people walk up to you, high-fiving you, like, that was sick, dude. You guys, man. Awesome. You guys have a MySpace, whatever. And just having that feeling. But do you remember what after that?
When we came back to the apartment? Yes. I remember.
Wrestling?
We wrestled. Oh, I was talking about,
shots?
First we did shots, and then we went over, we did the show again. Didn't we do the show again in the living room?
Oh, yeah.
We did the song.
Well, we watched the tape. We watched the film.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember watching.
So Jose had it on his camera, and we watched the film, and then we did the show again.
And we did it to ourselves.
Yeah, we were so hyped, dude. We were so fucking hyped. It felt so good that we killed it, minus my fuck up.
But no one knew.
Yeah, but it was like, oh man. And then somehow we take shots, we drink, and
we wrestled.
I think I had Bacardi Limon at that time. And
you were all about that for a while.
Yeah, Bacardi Raz and Bacardi Limon.
I was all about the vodkas and screwdrivers.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And we start wrestling. I think you wrestled Jose.
Yeah.
And then I wrestled Jose, and I I fucking fucked his forehead up.
You did.
I almost had him tapped out, but somehow he got out of it. And then he had me wrapped around a table.
It was these apartments too.
Yes, it was these apartments, and he had me wrapped around like a table leg, and like my back was cracking or my neck or something. He had me fucking wrapped, and I had to quit. I had to tap. I just remember that.
He beat both of us.
Yeah. Did he beat you?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember that.
I don't think I've ever beat him wrestling.
No. I almost had him.
Yeah,
I almost fucking had him.
Yeah, because you like had his forehead against the rug. He had like a rug burn on his forehead for a long time. He had a scar
for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you whooped his ass, I guess.
Yes. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the Sam Adams. No, it wasn't Sam Adams. It was BrewDog. Jet Blackheart. Yes. Would you order this at a bar?
Yeah, I would. If they had it, like right now, if we were at a bar and they had it, I would order it. Just because I've already had it and I know the taste. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Fuck yeah. I would too. Absolutely. This is a fucking good style.
I would order it over the Sam Adams, but yeah, I really like it.
Do you think it's because it's not too strong?
That could be it.
It could be it.
But you can have strong beers or strong stouts that are smooth as well.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So, do you have would that change your final rating or not?
I think I'll give it a 4.
All right,
it's cool. A 4. It goes up a little bit. Yeah, I think they both went up a little bit.
Yeah,
it's probably because I'm drunk.
They're both 4s.
No, the other one was a 3.8.
75.
So 3.75, and then this is a 4.
But you gave it a 4. But you gave it 3.9.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. Do you have any social media you want to plug?
Yes. Follow and listen to the Bag Podcast at Bag Podcast on Twitter. Follow me if you want to hear more of me or see more of me. I don't post a lot, but I post some stuff sometimes. It helps me feel special.
Feel special.
Yeah, follow me at the number 2tones87 on Twitter just do it. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Why would you not just follow someone?
Yeah.
And then when I become famous or when we become big, I'm like, hey man, I followed him because I'm not gonna follow anybody back.
Yeah.
When I get verified.
Yeah,
but
screw you guys.
But no. if you follow me now, I'll follow you.
Yeah. All right, guys. You can follow the show on Twitter at BudsDrunk, BudsDrunk. You can follow us on Instagram at Drunk with Buds, and then anywhere you get podcasts as well.
I suggest that you follow both of those because this show is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. Did you enjoy it?
I like the show. Yeah,
yeah,
I like
it's a lot of fun, man. Right? So we'll definitely have you on again.
Thank you.
Maybe for the seltzer race.
I'm down for that.
That'd be fun. But we'll talk to everybody later, I guess. Let's cheers it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Peace. Please drink responsibly. If you have or suspect you may have an alcohol addiction, please consult your healthcare provider.